right, gang, we back at it again with another video. When I tell y'all it is early as hell here, it's like 7 something in the morning. I just dropped Lexi off at school. Today was her first day back as a sophomore, and y'all, I let her drive there. I let her drive and she did really good. She don't turn 16 until January, so I'm trying to get her enough practice in so once she turns 16 to get her license, she can be rolling. So she did good. I was a little nervous, but she did real good. She did real good. Anyway, I am in Aaliyah's old car right now. Somebody on TikTok called it the trap car, and I thought that shit was hilarious. We be driving the wheels off this car because it's better on gas, and why not? So this is the car that Lexi's been driving. I'm not sure if we getting her a new car for her 16th birthday or if we giving the Nissan to her. That's between her and her daddy. That's not even none of my business. I ain't gonna even get into all that. But that's not why we here. I don't even know how I got off into that whole conversation, because that's not why we here. We here because y'all want to know an update on the house. And to be honest, I haven't done any updates because it ain't been no updates. It ain't been, you know what? I'm lying. There has been one update. So one update is the raccoon. Have we gotten the raccoon out? Yes. The raccoon is gone. So they basically blocked off the area where she was getting in at. So she has not been back. We have not heard her, because normally we can hear her walking around and scratching around and making noises and all that stuff. But we haven't heard her, and it's been a while. She's been gone for at least about 2 months. So that is an update. But another update is today we are getting countertops. When I tell y'all I'm so excited that we getting countertops today, like, if they do not pull up any minute now, I might flip out. I have been without a kitchen for way too long. We have been eating out for way too long. Once they get these countertops put in, when I tell y'all I'm cooking a 5-course meal for dinner, I'm lying. I'm not cooking dinner tonight. So along with us getting new countertops today, we have to paint the kitchen. And to be quite honest, I should have been painted this kitchen. Like, I should have did this weeks ago, but I didn't, because I had a whole bunch going on with getting Leah off to college and getting my insurance agency up and going. It was a lot. It's been a lot for the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I didn't paint, but I need to paint now, because once the countertops go in, everything else needs to be done so that we can have a fully functioning kitchen. And I know y'all want to see the final results of the kitchen. Y'all don't want to just see just the countertops. Y'all want to see the whole kitchen put together. I already know. So we are waiting on them to come pull up to put the countertops in. They say they were supposed to be here early this morning. They ain't got here yet. So yeah, let's get this process going, y'all. All right, another peep. I know I done showed y'all this before, but this is the kitchen so far. We finally did get the wallpaper down. So no more wallpaper, but we have to paint. And then, of course, the refrigerator, they still have to do something going around. I don't know if they like drywalling it. Well, that is drywall, but y'all probably know what it's called. I can't think of what it's called. But that's the island. Yeah, the rest of the stuff, this is all getting ready to get new countertops put on it. So let's see, where are they? They just got here, and y'all can see they have the slabs that we purchased on the back of that truck. I'm interested to know how they about to get that up in here. So I'm gonna just stay out their way while they do their thing. I'm gonna go into my office and do some work. We had to put Bentley in the room with Linda because he just kept barking. And I'm like, don't nobody want to be trying to work while he sitting here barking and stuff. All right, so this is what they have done so far. That's a big ass island. Now we still have to do something right here to cover that up, but I think they're out there cutting a different piece. Let's see if I can see him. Yeah, he's out there doing something to it. Then they're having an issue over here, so we waiting on the fun police to get here because he the only person that know what the hell's going on with all that. And of course, they had to clean all this off, of course. One thing I did notice is that there was a little unevenness right here. But I'm gonna point it out to the fun police. It's been a couple of days, but we back. Okay, so yes, the counters and stuff is a mess. So my daddy is over here trying to put the sink in. We got a new garbage disposal, and then the what do you call this? The faucet or whatever y'all call that. So we're putting this in, and then we're gonna connect the water so that I can have some running water up in here finally. But let me give y'all a good look at the countertops. Let's see. Again, ignore the mess. I'm all over the place, okay? But these are the countertops. You see how I got the little sparkles in there? You know, I love me some sparkles. And then we did the waterfalls on the side of the island. We didn't do it on this side. We didn't do it on this countertop. We just did it on the island. And then we still gotta cut the shims, put the, I don't know what it's called, but it's a board that you put along the bottom to make it look all uniform and all that good stuff. We still gotta paint. This is like residue from the, what was that, wallpaper? So I gotta come through and clean the walls so we can start with the paint or whatever. So we is getting there, y'all. We is getting there. Then they still gotta finish around the refrigerator. We still gotta get that all together. But we have countertops. And I have my cooktop put in so I can start cooking. We been had the oven in. And then I'll have my water so I can start using the water in here. I know it's been a struggle, y'all, for a long time. And then we did get the countertops put into the butler's pantry. Now, we tried to save these, which we probably still can, but I don't feel like trying to refinish these. As of right now, I don't feel like refinishing these cabinets. So I think I'm gonna go back and get the white cabinets to match the bottom, and then a wine, like the wine cooler, whatever you want to call it, goes right here. We have one issue. So they messed up the wall right here when they was trying to put the counter in. So we got to patch that. But the issue is I wanted the drawers on this side because this is where I was going to put all of my coffee stuff, things like that. And then I have like just a regular cabinet over there. Problem is that when you open up the drawer, it hits the molding. I did not know that that was going to be an issue. Now the countertops are on, so it's not like we can switch them around. I mean, we could, but yeah, it'll be kind of difficult. So now we have to replace the molding around this door, or it's not even a door, it's just an opening. We got to replace this, try to find something, or try to figure out how we can fix this problem. It's always something. It is always something. But at least we got countertops. So that's where we're at so far. So since the countertops are in, I can finally put handles and stuff on the cabinets. As you can see, I already started on these. But then I still have to excuse the frosted flakes, and I'm still trying to pull it together, y'all. So y'all gonna have to excuse all that. But anyway, I still need to do the rest of them. So I haven't done any except for these. And the only reason why I went on ahead and started doing these was because this is a pantry. And we actually have food and stuff in there already. And it was hard to open it. Like, we was like trying to dig our fingers in there to get it open and stuff. So I went on ahead and put those on first. Then I'll put the rest on. So the handles that I got, I ordered them from Amazon, and these are them. I know since how I'm recording, it looks backwards, but yeah. It's actually in my Amazon link. So I did link them. I mean, in my Amazon storefront. So I did link them into my Amazon storefront. I got a bunch of different sizes. So I think the sizes on here is, I think those might be 10 inches. Let me see if this thing will show me. Let me set my phone down real quick, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna sit y'all right there. Let me see if it'll tell me. It don't. Oh, yes, it do. 12. 12 and 3/5. Whatever the hell that is. So I'm gonna just say they are 12 inches. So these right here are 12 inches. The ones that I got for the big drawers is right here by the cooktop, or 18 inches. So I got 18-inch ones because the drawers are super long. And then on the smaller drawers, let me check. Hold on. Let me get the box. So let's see what size these are. These actually don't tell me the size on the smaller ones, but I think they're 8 inches. So these are 8 inches, and these are gonna go on the smaller drawers. And then I have one like teeny tiny drawer that I have like a knob for, and I don't even know where I put it so far. But I do have these. Again, these are linked in my Amazon storefront. If y'all want to go get some yourself, go for it. I mean, because they are, I mean, the quality of these. Did I take another one out the pack? No. I'm going to take this one out the pack. I feel like I just took one out the pack. Oh, yes, I did. Here it is. I feel like the quality of these are not as nice as they are in like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, when you're paying probably for this, you'll probably pay $10 each, and it will cost you $1 million to put handles on all of your cabinets, but it's still a good quality. Like, it's, you hear that? I'm hitting it up against my ring. So it's still like a metal material. They are black. That was one thing I was having an issue with. Like, I do want black hardware in here, and on Amazon or anywhere else for that matter, there wasn't a large like selection of the black handles or knobs, which I wasn't getting knobs, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it wasn't a large selection. So I did get something more basic, which I was going for something a little more, what's the word? A little more bougier than these. I didn't want it to be so basic, but these will do the job. Like, they're gonna do the job because I didn't want to change the color, so I'm going with the black. So I did find this nice little thingamajigga, as my stepdad would say, doohickey. He calls it a he calls everything that he doesn't know the name for it a doohickey. So I got this doohickey from Amazon as well. I'll have that linked in my Amazon store as well. But it's supposed to help you measure out look, I'm just losing my words all day. I promise I know how to talk, y'all. I promise. These are supposed to help you drill holes in the cabinet to put the handles on without like struggling trying to measure and blah 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 blah. I mean, I know they have some other things that I've seen like in Lowe's that help, but I saw this on TikTok from some other person that was putting cabinets on, and they were like, it made it so much easier. I will say, when I was putting these this is step stool right here that I just ran into. When I was putting these on, it was not that simple. Like, it wasn't like I could set this and then bam, I just go through and drill holes. No, I still had to like measure the center, like where the center was and exactly where I wanted the handles to sit and all that stuff. So it did take me a good damn near 2 hours to put 4 freaking handles on the cabinets. Mind you, I get it. It was my first time using it, so it was a little learning curve. But that's okay. I figured it out. So now I have to move on to the actual drawers and then the other cabinets. I feel like this is getting ready to take all day, and I'm already not in the mood to do nothing. Today is Sunday. Yesterday was friends and family at Leah's school, so we had to drive 2.5 hours up there, stayed up there all day, and then drove 2.5 hours back. And I'm just getting out the bed, and it is literally like 2 o'clock. That clock is wrong. So it's like 2 o'clock today. I mean, it's 2 o'clock already, and I'm just not getting out the bed. So yeah, I don't really feel like doing this, whatever, it gotta get done. So let's go. So I drilled all the holes for the handles in the kitchen, but I still have one more to do here in the butler's pantry. I'll show y'all. So I've done this one, and then those over there. There is a wine cooler that's gonna go there, so that's why that is like that. But I have to drill one more hole for this one, and then I can put the rest of the handles on. So I'm taking this little time to show y'all how I did it, because I'm already knowing I'm gonna get some questions about this and where to get it and if it's worth it and how to work it. So let me show y'all how to work it right quick. Okay, I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. Y'all know I suck at explaining stuff. So anyway, so these right here, they adjust. So you can unscrew this thing on both sides, and you can adjust it to the size of the handle. Let me grab a handle real quick so y'all can like follow along. So since this is the handle, I put it on here. Those are the holes that you're going to put the screw through. I put it on here just to measure it, and I like screwed, it looked like it's a little off. That's not good, y'all. That is not good. If I get in here and start trying to put these handles on here and it ain't putting on right, I'm gonna be in trouble. But anyway, so that's how I measured it. I did screw it onto here so that I can get like precisely where these go. So I unscrewed these, put this on here, moved these around until it was in the right place, and then I screwed them down, and then I took this off. I hope that makes sense. This part goes up and down, and this is just gonna measure exactly where you want it to sit on the cabinet. So I have this already measured out. I actually had to measure with a tape measure. I had to measure this part of the cabinet so that I can pinpoint where the middle was. So I measured it, and then I divided that measurement by 2, of course, so that I can figure out where the middle point was, and that's how I set this. And then also, if you see, you might not be able to see. Can you see it on this one? You see that line right there? I drew that line with a pencil so that it would show me exactly where the end of the handle is. So where the end of the handle, because that's going to help me line it up on the cabinet as well. So I know it might sound a little, I hope it makes sense to y'all, but I'm gonna try to show y'all the best I can how I did it. Hold on, let me get this open. Y'all see all my alcohol in there? It's in there until I can get this whole area together. So anyway, so you put it up against the cabinet just like this, right? I'm gonna move it down. Y'all see that line right there that I drew in with a pencil? That is where I want that line to meet this little area. I'm trying to like point at it, but y'all can't see me, and I'm like holding my phone in one hand. But you see this crease up here, this right here? That's where I wanted the line to meet. That tells me exactly where my handle is gonna sit. So since I want the very end of the handle to be even with that little line right there, that little crease right there, I'm gonna just line it up with that crease. So that's how I know where to position this little thing. And then you see the holes that are right here and right here. These are the holes that I'm gonna drill in. So while I'm sitting it against my cabinet, I then with my other hand take the drill and drill the hole through those holes right there. I really hope this makes sense to y'all, because it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but that's basically how I did it. So let me go ahead and drill the holes to this cabinet so that I can get the rest of these knobs on right quick. Let me line this up again with my little makeshift, and I do have to use one eye open, one eye closed, because my vision is so messed up, but I want to make sure that it's right on. Then I'm gonna take my drill. I'm gonna start start it off. Let me make sure it's still lined up, because this thing does kind of bounce around. So you have to hold it steady. So I started the hose, and now I'm gonna finish drilling them. Oops. I might want to hold it out here so it don't go into the other part of the cabinet. And then bam. I have perfectly drilled holes. So now what I have to do is go through and put the handles on the rest of the cabinets. And then we still have not painted these cabinets, or I think we're replacing these. Fun Fleece haven't made time to go get the new ones and actually install them. So these are still sitting up there. They're not supposed to be here. I just don't know when we're gonna replace them.